Golly, golly, gone down, gosh, I did find you. Here I am, and how do you do? I thank you very much for joining me. I thank you very much for this live. Why we change our personalities when we go live with StreamYard? Well, I don't know. But it's because I did invite a certain lady, a lady from what do you call it? An island. It's called an island in America. It's called an island. Yes, it's an island. Yes, it's an island. It's not Alaska. I always like to say, oh, it's Alaska. She's from Alaska, but she's not from Alaska. No, she's not. She's on an island somewhere near, close to Alaska. So, well, while she doesn't want to be here, and if she did lead me to do this, well, there is a countdown until you are the bring down of the high vibe. So until then, we'll stay high vibing. How are you? I'm well. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much. I know there's not many watching right now, but it's important for you to understand that it's not the easiest thing to bring people together.
The TerraTrax card of the day is the Seven of Diamonds. Gossip, slander, annoyances. It's contagious gossip, which is unstoppable. One person can cause a social media train wreck. It's incurable, and someone is most probably doing it right now.
Now it's all good, guys. Now it's all good day. Body to baby, I love you, body to do, baby. Baby, I love you. Oh, look, son.
Wild about his crazy.
So, this is how it is. I've got one in the bushes and just you and me. And I know I was quite on a roll with the last live, you know. So maybe we just continue it. There's very little. So let us wait. Where is that one with what's her name? Katie Hopkins. Yes, Katie Hopkins. There we go. There we go.
I just drove by a sign that said, car free is carefree. It's better by bus. But do you know what really pisses me off about that? Number one is that I'm paying for that sign because that's using, taxpayer cash to put that sign up. Number two, I'm in my car reading that when I probably should be concentrating. And number three, it's just bullshit. I mean, it's absolute bullshit. It's not better by bus. Nothing is better by bus. If you get a bus, you have to stand in the cold outside. And usually here in the UK, it's either -4 or absolutely smashing it down. Buses can come or might not come, might turn up or might not, or the driver might be sick, or the bus might be out of action, or you might have to wait for the next one. So you're going to be late for whatever it is you were hoping to turn up for. And then when you get on the bus, it's usually a festering cesspit of other people's armpits and crotches. And there's just agency care staff with the person they're supposed to be looking after, that rather than look after them, they've stuck them on the bus so they can be on their phone. It's not better by bus. It's just not. It's a lie. I just drove by a sign that said, car free is carefree. It's better by bus. And do you know what really pisses me off about that? Number one is that I'm paying for that sign because that's using, taxpayer cash to put that sign up. Number two, I'm in my car reading that when I probably should be concentrating. And number three, it's just bullshit. I mean, it's absolute bollocks. It's not better by bus. Nothing is better by bus. If you get a bus, you have to stand in the cold outside, and usually here in the UK, it's either -4 or absolutely smashing it down. Buses can come or might not come, might turn up or might not, or the driver might be sick, or the bus might be out of action, or you might have...
Let's do a deep dive into Katie Hopkins, because she's a quite interesting character. I like her. I'm sure. I'm really sure that most of you will not like her.
In an act of acute self-harm, Zelensky has just stormed out of the White House. There has been a press conference that's been cancelled. There will be no signing of any peace deal that Trump is trying to negotiate kind of in the middle of Ukraine and Russia. There's a few really important points that I wanted to make, and you'll forgive me if I'm marginally laughing at the idea of Zelensky being strapped into the booster seat in the back of his, Escalade that he's being driven off in. But this is a complete disaster for Ukraine. If you take a look in slower time at the face of the Ukrainian ambassador, she's got her head in her hands, because Zelensky could not have done a worse job of this if he tried. So let's go through a few things. Number one is that you're going to think differently about this depending on whether you're from Europe or from America. And specifically, if you bought into the lies about Ukraine, about Zelensky, about, this brave guy in his camouflage gear, you're going to think completely differently to me. I partly pity you, but also I'm not here for agreement, and agreement was never what I'm after with any of the things that I say. From an American perspective, which I think I'm much more closer to, or maybe I'm just closer to the truth of the thing, this is utterly beyond ridiculous for Zelensky to have behaved this way. His one big card, his one big power move was playing along with Trump to have America on his side to get peacekeeping from Europe, which Trump would also have coordinated, and he would have been seen as the guy that helped to end the war and brought about peace for Ukraine. Instead, he has rocked up at the White House with an attitude. Firstly, showing disrespect. Disrespect in the way that he dresses. I have no idea why he's dressed as a puppeteer from Britain's Got Talent, but apparently that's what he's done. I mean, if it goes dark and you need someone to pretend to be a shadow or to disappear into a corner as a kind of, half person, because he's only 4'3", he's dressed brilliantly. But why wouldn't you dress appropriately if you're supposed to be a leader? He's not a leader, he's an actor. He's fully paid up as an actor, and he's now worth $1 billion. That's an aside. Disrespect in his attitude and the way he sits with his arms folded. Doesn't matter who you're speaking to, I wouldn't fold my arms, not in an argument with an enemy. That is not a method or a means of having a successful communication with anyone. He's disrespected Donald J. Trump, because what the President of America is trying to do is negotiate a peace deal. He might not like it. He might think it's his turn to perform for the cameras. I'm a bit of a tit as well. If there was cameras there, a bunch full of press, maybe I'd start performing, because I'm an arse. But I'm not pretending to be leader of Great Britain, am I? He's there performing as if he's being clever, as if he's still performing for the leaders that have been pleasuring him. Trudeau, Macron, blooming Boris Johnson and all the rest of it. This is an American audience, and you don't mess around with an American audience that loves their president. And the most important thing, this is the bit that people will miss, is it's the office of the United States of America, the office of President of the United States of America. It's the Oval Office, and that's the point Trump is making clearly here. It's not about Trump. So people can bang on about, Trump's a bully, J.D. Vance is a bully. That's not the point. It's the Oval Office. And it doesn't matter who you are, what your views are, where you come from, what you belong to, what colour you are, nothing. That's the Oval Office, and you should have respect for the office of the President of the United States of America. He's had none of these things. And there's a final point I want to make very briefly, because I'm going to try and get this in before a 5-minute mark. The thing about a lie is that if you've been gullible, if you've fallen for the lie, you need to stay within the lie. Otherwise you feel like you're stupid. You feel like you've been made a fool of. It's how lockdowns worked and vaccines work. Even now, with what we know and what's coming out every single day, those who fell for the lie don't want to leave the lie, because to leave the lie means they have to face the reality that they were idiots. And I think that's fine, because I've been an idiot more times in my life than anyone else. And it's the same with Ukraine. Imagine you've flown the Ukraine flag. Imagine you had a Ukrainian refugee into your home as a pet. You know, maybe you were a better person because you all stood with Ukraine, because Ukraine was a fight for democracy. You don't want to leave that lie, because to leave it, you realise that Zelensky is an actor and a billionaire. He's cancelled elections, so he can hardly be kind of fighting for democracy now, can he? He's conscripting young boys to go and fight on the front line for a war that he's not part of. He did a Vogue photo shoot whilst he's doing that same thing. And the interest of his country is served by having a peace deal that Trump is happy to broker and negotiate. And instead he's just gone, flounced around like a small little actor, which he is, and made an idiot of himself, and completely devastated Ukraine in the process. So if you need to move to that reality, that's a very, very long way from your position when you're standing holding on to the lie. That, my friends, is what's just gone down. And I will still be laughing at the fact that Zelensky is currently being strapped into his booster seat in the back of an Escalade. Don't like what I've had to say? It was your choice to listen, your choice to watch, your choice to leave a comment.
Oh, I can't believe it, Pope. Peter Pope, please come up. Let's keep this off the, what do you call it, the politics of the day. Come on. I'm just boring.
Following the signing of the Expropriation Act, South Africa saw the short end of the stick, with the Trump administration cutting off US aid and HIV funding. US President Donald Trump accused South Africa of implementing the Expropriation Act and claimed government was taking people's properties without compensation. Although a number of dynamics came into play with the US's latest move, AfriForum and Solidarity have not helped the situation with their most recent visit to the US earlier this week. A move President...
Please try, Peter Pope. Please try, come up. Look at me. All I have to do... Wait, you can look at me now. Yeah. Now you can see me. I'm going to put these on. And that... It eliminates all the echoes and the popping. I don't hear myself. Well, I'm right here, so it's not that difficult. But I also, I can hear you, and somehow on my instrument, it blocks out the echo. So please, Peter Pope, please come up. Just give us some bullshit. Your rambling tales of people think it. Well, maybe I'm just being an asshole now. Is that the on or the off? You can never tell with this fucker. There you are. I have to turn this on first. Hang on.
Well, I'm not Peter Pope.
No, you're not, for sure. What are you?
I'm Lucy.
Lucifer. Ha ha ha. The daughter. Okay, who knew? Lucifer is actually a female. You know that, right? You know that, right? No, it's not going on. Come, go on.
So do I need to wear headphones?
Yeah, she's alive.
Yeah.
Battery medium. Okay, can I hear you?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but let me put on my headphones.
Wait, I need a background. No, you can't hear me.
I can't hear you.
Too funny. Do you like my background? Can you even see? You look like a fucking Muslim woman. It's Hijab Day today. You know that, hey? It's a Muslim holiday today.
Oh yeah.
Hello, my Peter. Good to see you. Peter is here with us.
Hello, Peter.
Hello, my Peter.
Can you hear me?
I can hear
Yes,
you.
I can.
Can you hear me?
Why have I got an echo? Oh Lord.
Can you hear me?
It's you. It's you.
I can hear both of you.
There's no echo anymore.
No, there isn't. I love you both. Happy March.
Good evening, Danny.
Bunny.
Happy 1st of March.
Hey,
Rabbit.
Hey, Danny. Can I quickly just tell you something? What happened to me?
Yeah.
Can I quickly just tell you something? What happened to me? You know, the last time you spoke to me, that was about a month away ago. I ended up in bloody hospital, mate.
Oh no.
Oh wow.
What happened?
For 5 days actually. I was on death's door. Death was kicking my doors in.
Oh. Wow.
Strange thing. I ended up having pneumonia, mate. I ended up having a chest infection and a water infection all at the same time.
That shit that's
Crazy
going
world we
on.
live in, mate. But there's one thing that happened is I'm still here today, and it's taken me a long time to get through it.
That's good that you're still here.
I'm so
Can you guys
sorry,
hear me?
Peter Pope. I'm so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that we're watching you.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we're watching you. No, so Peter, what do you think brought it on? Is it just a virus? Just a virus that you caught somewhere? Peter.
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 Did he go? Is he gone?
Danny, don't feel sorry for anybody, yeah? Don't feel sorry for anybody.
I don't. Cool.
No,
Tell us about it.
I think I had a chest infection to start with. And that chest infection then gave me a water infection, which then brought on pneumonia because the both of them wasn't treated.
I really thought you said wart. The first time you said it, I was like, oh yeah, I have one of those.
I didn't know warts led to pneumonia.
Well, water. What's a water infection? There's like double pneumonia. There's like triple pneumonia.
Water infection.
Come, Uncle Peter Pope from he's from CIB, you know, Central Intelligence Bureau, Britain.
I think there's a time lapse between us, you know.
Yes, because she's on the far west coast of America.
A water infection is worse than a chest infection. Sure. A water infection stops you from drinking, stops you from, well...
Water infection stops you from drinking? Is that what you said?
No, this is interference. It's not drinking. He did say something else. I also heard drinking. I know what you mean.
My first thought was he had rabies.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Warts disease.
Yes, you can't get no water. You can't consume any kind of liquid. If
Wow. England is being cut off. This is the end of England. Are you snorting again, Dot? Are you snorting online? Just put your camera off.
Oh, for fuck's sake. No.
Do me a favor. What are you doing? What are you
I'm
doing?
making cigarettes. I do
Okay,
not
show
snort
us.
cocaine.
Show
Like-
us what you do. It keeps. I promise
No,
you, for a
like,
normal human being,
what-
that's over. Listen, this
Danny,
is
there's a
an
time
adult
lapse. I'm gonna have to
entertainment.
leave,
it?
mate.
Can you see
No,
it?
you have to stay. You have to stay. Peter Pope, you're not allowed to go. Oh, I love it when it goes a little bit mad. Don't you?
Did you
Nobody
finally
else
fig-
does.
Did you finally figure out what kind of thumb I gave you?
No, you didn't give me a thumb. I
I
showed
did
you.
give you a thumb.
I proved it to you. Let me go
And
see
I
that.
proved it to you. Did you
Do
see
I
the
have any
photo I sent
thumbs?
you?
I'm going to look now. I'm going to look now.
Oh,
Hey,
your mom's
sorry.
calling.
Hello? Are you okay, good night. Okay, let me see. There's a lot of things happening here tonight. This is the 1st of March, of course. It is.
Bunny.
Lots of things happening. Rabbit, not bunny, fucking bunny.
Well, I
Rabbit.
like the young ones.
Rabbit.
Oh, someone's gonna clip that. Someone is gonna clip that.
No,
Someone is
stop
gonna-
that.
I walked right into that one. I walked right into it.
Yes, you sounded
Damn
like
it.
Bonjour, good day. Sing the song of Beauty and the Beast. Do you know it?
Oh,
Where's your message there?
how's it go?
No, you didn't send me no photograph.
I did.
You didn't
send you a
send me no
fucking
photograph.
Yes, I did.
No.
Yes, I
No,
did.
no.
Yes, I did.
There's
Yeah.
no photograph.
Yeah.
There's
Yes.
no photograph.
Yes.
17 minutes
yes.
ago.
It's a screenshot.
17 minutes ago.
It's a screenshot of my own screen.
No, you didn't. I
Well,
do
if
that.
I try and look now,
You know
at
I
the
do
point-
that.
You sent me a. Why are we arguing about this? Is the dumbest thing in the world.
I don't even know what we're talking about.
Exactly.
Actually.
We've lost the plot.
So, what are we going to talk about now? We're going to talk about losing the plot.
You know what? Every time I see the thumbs up, it makes me think of someone sticking their thumb right up their ass.
Is that all you put up your ass?
My thumbs. Yes. Well,
Can
no.
you?
Can I put my thumb up my ass?
That's
I
the
put my
question.
thumb up my ass all the time.
You don't. You're lying.
You're right. I don't. I
you
don't. I
you don't. You're just like,
I don't.
get
No.
away
If
from
anything,
me.
it's gonna
I
be
don't
my
wanna
pointer.
do
It's my
you."
pointer finger.
Yeah, I know.
It's not my thumb. It's my
Thank you very
pointer
much.
finger.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Oh, there's your the nun of the nunnery. She has arrived. The true lady of the east or the west. Typing so big, Lucy can see better. Can't stay, but wanted today. Happy day. Happy Saturday, Miss
Who are we
Sippy
talking
Talker.
about? Oh, Sippy. Hi, Sippy.
I don't
can't.
know.
I don't.
I'm
I
just
can't
like-
see the chat. I can't see the chat.
It's a good thing. I think
Well, there
it's
you
a
go.
very good thing.
There you go.
Best you don't. Why won't it let me paste it? But nobody wants me to change it, do they? Paste it, please. Paste it. Thank you very much. So, you know, when you leave the chat and then you come back in again, you lose a lot of information on the chat, like the link. You know, you're reminding me of the first Russian that went to space. That's what you look like now. You look like an astronaut. Am I wrong?
Because of the
Everybody,
thing that,
yeah,
I know
no,
what
you're looking
saying.
like an astronaut,
Yeah.
darling. What was his name?
Yeah.
Wait.
Wolfo
What's his name?
Sergey.
Stroganoff.
Oh, Stroganoff.
Sergei
Yeah, I'm sure
Stroganoff.
his name was Stroganoff. He was a delicious noodle dish.
First Russian in space. Sergei
I was gonna
was
say
Yuri
Sergey.
Gagarin. Yuri Gagarin
Yuri.
was
Yeah.
the first Russian to travel into space on the 12th of April 1961. He orbited the Earth in the Vostok.
And the
The
what?
Vostok 1. The
Oh, the fourth
the Vostok.
Vostok.
Vos. The Americans would say Vos. We would say Foss.
With an F.
Afrikaner would say Foss. Yeah.
I
It's
see.
a small, yes, it's a small F. It's a big problem because now I had to learn. No,
small
it's a
F, but
huge
no,
fucking problem.
It's a small.
You have to learn
it's a
how to
small
swear.
F, but it's a small
Yes.
F, and it's a big.
It's
problem.
a small F.
Big
It's a
problem.
small F. It's a fucking small F. Now, so it's A, B, C, D, E. Okay, so you get to the V and the F.
Okay.
In Afrikaans, V is fear.
Oh, okay.
Fear. Fear. F-E.
Okay.
And the F is fa. But F, the real letter F, is not used that much in
Okay.
Afrikaans.
Okay.
It's more the V that is used, the fear. Let me take you down this rabbit hole of language of Afrikaans. And that's like Afrikaans has the F in it. It's a F. It's a small F.
Okay.
It's a small V. It's a small V. But now, if you write fuck, which is fuck, yeah? Fuck. Fuck. You don't write it with a V. You write it with an F. It's a small fear. It's a small F. This is a fuck. I just told you how to say fuck in Afrikaans. For
So it's-
fuck's sake. And you
it's
still
fuck.
don't even know what I was talking about.
So it's
It's-
fuck, not fuck.
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 Fuck. Fuck.
Wow, we're gonna send
Fuck
the,
it.
the YouTube
Fuck it.
censors.
Fuck it.
They're not gonna. Oh
And
my god!
it's-
Oh, wait! Stop! Speaking of the YouTube censors and the word "fuck," I was watching an ad came on the other day, and in like the first 2 seconds, it says "fuck," and I'm like, whoa, wait! It was something for like some perfume or some scent or something, and this is something about this scent is what made the character from The Witcher say, and then he goes "fuck." And I'm like, how is that okay for an ad, but it's not okay for us to say it in the first, 3 years
No.
of our video?
Because their argument is they know you. You are signed in.
Uh-huh.
You are signed in.
Right.
You are signed in to YouTube.
And they know that I'm okay with that word.
That's the only difference. You know, when we as creators we upload and we got to choose: is this a kiddies show
Right.
or is not a kiddies show? And then on top of that, is this rated 2 to 18? Once it's rated 2 to 18, all that you're doing is you are eliminating the people that are not signed in. You're not protecting no motherfucking children.
No,
It's
yeah.
not like you're saving the children. You're
No.
just only allowing the people that are actually. So sometimes, like my dad, he's on the TV. He doesn't sign in to YouTube. And somehow, YouTube still, the algorithm works perfectly for him. It knows exactly what he watches every morning. It comes on, but he's not signed in.
Interesting.
But it knows him. It knows him. YouTube knows him very well. And I don't know about other people, but I have not great faith, but trust and knowledge, knowing that all our instrumentation, whether it be the phone or the tablet or the TV or the laptop, the app already knows which one you're looking at. Even I listen
The IP
to
address.
my local radio station. And they already know. If I'm listening on my phone, or if I'm listening on an app, or if I'm listening on a radio, and even on the radio, which is coming through actually a SIM card with a telephone number, they know it's me, not they, the app. The
Right.
algorithm knows it's me listening.
Right.
So I know this already. They can't hide this away. They can't, but they are hiding it away. You know why? Because the people that are involved with dealing with that barrier between the public and the machine don't know anything. And maybe that's why I should actually study AI now.
Well, that might
Because
might be a good
it's as
idea,
simple
but
as that.
yeah.
People are, we need to jump into the next stage, and there's no teachers, and they're busy actually selling AI. It's like I don't even have a cent in my back pocket right now. It's like I can't purchase a study course.
Right.
Fuck you, AI. Give it to me
Right.
for free.
Well, you can find it online for free.
Exactly.
Check the blog.
On YouTube. On YouTube.
Yeah, yeah. There's plenty of people that talk about these things that would be willing to teach you stuff for free.
And if you want to learn, yes,
Yeah.
that's the will to learn.
You just won't get the little piece of paper saying that you know what you're doing. Well, actually, the piece of paper doesn't even tell you that you know what you're doing. The piece of paper tells everyone else that you paid or took on debt to learn. Not that you actually learned.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Mississippi is sending me cryptic emails, cryptic comments here.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. You're obviously not reading it.
Well, I can't. What part of I can't see the chat do you not understand?
No, and she's putting it in capital letters. Just specifically, that's what she said. I'm typing big so Lucy can see better.
I
Can't
can see
stay, but want to do today. And then she continues next. Hope y'all are well. Got you a black Hot Wheel in the package. If you want it, you can get my email from Lionel. I mean, where the fuck? What is she drinking? What the fuck is she smoking? What the fuck? She actually typed that. She typed, look, I'll put it on the screen now. Read that. Hope y'all are well. Got you a black Hot Wheel in the package. If you want it. Okay,
I
explain.
know what she's talking about. You want me to explain?
Please.
You said that you saw part of her live the other day, right? With all the little toy cars. Did you see that?
The little cars.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Okay, so
Like
some of
10
them,
minutes.
so some of those they're branded Matchbox, and some of them are branded Hot Wheels.
Yes.
Hot Wheels.
Hot
that's what you're
Wheels.
talking about.
Hot Wheels. Okay. Sorry. Forgive me.
Did you want to talk about the
Sorry.
thumbs up again? I'm kidding.
No, please. You know me. I'm the last person in the class. I'm at the back. I'm at the back.
It's okay. It's okay. We explained for the kids in the back, right? We just talk louder for those in the back. Uh-oh.
Danny, he always calls me Danny, you know that. Peter Pope says, Danny, I have a Halloween, me shoe, and it's letting in water, donates a cupcake. Thumbs up. I mean, what the fuck? Then Mississippi Talker says, it's a Volkswagen. It's a Volkswagen. How do you Americans say Volkswagen?
How do we say
Beetle.
Volkswagen? We say Volkswagen.
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 Volkswagen. It's a Volkswagen.
no,
We say Volkswagen.
You say Volkswagen. I thought it was Volkswagen. I guess it is. No, I guess you're right. Volkswagen.
So there's the F, the small v. Now, that's the
Right,
problem
yes.
with the W. That's the problem with the W. Is that the W is the strongest V that you can get because it's a double V, of course.
Oh, that makes sense.
So it's a wir. That I promise you, I can tell you now. It goes wir. That's the three fucks in Afrikaans. Wir.
That must be a hard language to
just-
learn.
No, it's very easy. It's like
Oh, okay.
German. It's if you know the alphabet,
if you know
if you
German,
know the
okay.
sound,
Yeah.
if you know the sound of the letter,
Right.
you can read it.
Got it.
So you know,
Phonetic.
you know A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P K E U S T V H I J K L M N O P. Do you know that? Do you know that song?
No, well, I
did
know
that very
our
badly.
version of it, but I don't know that version of it.
A B C D H F G
Is that the
K
German?
E J K L O M E P Q R S T U V W X Y Z. That's the German alphabet.
It's German then. Okay. Yeah.
Now Afrikaans is A B C D E F G H I A Y X. No, it's not A. I just fucked it up now. K L M N U P S T D R S T D no R S T U fear X A. Y in Afrikaans is A. It's the strangest thing. Y in Afrikaans is A, and then X, Z. And then you Americans will say Z for Z.
Yeah.
You'll say Z.
Yeah.
We say Z.
I guess most of the world that Yeah, because like up in Canada, I believe they say Z as well. Same in the UK. We have to be different. Like, you know.
But do they not say Z?
Who? Canada?
Canada, do they say Z?
I believe they say Z.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I
Oh,
believe.
that's shocking.
Don't
They are
hold me to
such
that, but I believe they do.
dudes. They are such dudes. I mean, they really like got their, and it comes from the crown.
Right.
yeah?
They used to
That's
be
why the Americans hate the crown. They can't stand royalty. It's because of Canada. It's all Canada's fault.
Canada's
Jesus, Lord have mercy.
Oh, for God's sakes. I'm guessing it has something to do with the Revolutionary War.
Yes, exactly.
I don't think that really had much to do with Canada. But it was the monarchy and taxes. At least that's what I heard.
Look what Mississippi Talker types. You know, and she
can't
keeps
look
on teaching us. She keeps on teaching us. She's telling us like, you got to say good stuff online. You know, the algorithm watches and listens to all the bad words that you say, Lionel and Team Rose. And then she goes and types this, and I'm putting it up on the screen. And Mississippi Talker just said, I got her black Volkswagen Beetle, you butthole. Fuck.
You are a butthole.
That's with the F.
I'm going to agree with her on that one. You are definitely a butthole sometimes. Yeah. Yes, you are.
For fuck's sakes.
You are a
For
butthole.
fuck's sakes is is it for fuck's sakes or is it go for fist fuck yourself?
Go fuck yourself.
Go for fuck.
Fuck off.
GFUY. GFY. The only bit of the alphabet I know, Danny, is STD clinic.
Sure. It's his water infection.
That's
What
Peter
infection?
Pope says. That's the only letters he understands. I am an ant in reality, Danny.
So-
Small things
Hey,
matter.
whoa. I'm going to have a cigarette. Do you want me to turn my camera off?
I want you to talk I want you to give us your epiphany of the morning while you breathe in that tobacco. Please speak for us. It's imperative that you speak.
That's fine. Do you want me to turn my camera off while I have a cigarette?
Oh no! This is an adult entertainment show. Everybody
Jesus
knows. People can die, and I'll be famous, and some other people will smoke while the others die.
You want to see
know.
my beautiful morning?
This is
Actually, I
an
do
adult
think it's quite
entertainment
beautiful.
show.
Here we go. Ready? Beautiful morning.
Can I smoke with you? I'm going to smoke with you.
Beautiful morning.
I'm not monetized anymore, remember? I'll have to. Look at that. Look at your backyard. Do you look at that pottery? Oh, you got one of those urns. Look at that fireplace.
Oh, the chimney.
with
you
the
want to see that?
yeah. What's it called?
Well, we've called it a chimney.
Chimenea.
Like chimney.
You got one of those. Yeah, but I would
Of the
live there forever, Dot. I could live there forever. You got one of those? I'm
you
moving
see?
in. Look at it. It's so phallic. Eh? And it's got a little bum hole too.
It has a. We didn't circumcise it. It has a head, right?
Oh, look at it. It's got glands.
Yeah, it's
But
nice.
you need to clean that up. What if the fire comes there? Hey? Okay, you're not going to get fire. Everything's wet.
Well, I mean, I'd have to.
That's like, you're
Start a
reminding me of
fire,
the Florida
Lionel.
fires now.
Huh?
You're reminding me of not the Florida, the California fires. That was bad because they didn't. You got a lot of pallets there. Look at that. There's a lot of work you got to do there. It looks like pallets.
Oh, this thing right here, over here.
Yeah, it's a pallet. Yes.
Oh no, it's an old like garden stand. It's wood. It's an old garden stand, and then
Oh.
it's an old ladder. And when we cleaned up the deck, because if you think it looks bad now, you should have seen it before. We separated out all the wood because my friend has she does bonfires and like that kind of thing in the summer, I guess. I don't know. She has a burn pile. And so she was like, what do you want to do with all this stuff? And I was like, we can burn it. Yeah. So we're saving it here for later. She'll come get it. So. Woo.
You know, this is Mississippi Talker. That's a problem. Now, why did you mock me? When did I mock Mississippi Talker? Can you remember? Can you remember when
I think
Mississippi
I'm
Talker
connected. Am I
mocked?
connected?
When can you hear me now?
Mm.
Can you hear me now? Lord have mercy. Can you hear me now?
Oh, is this the part where I start singing to get him back?
No. No, don't, no. Hello.
Oh, I can hear my neighbor's chickens.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear my neighbor's chickens?
She's talking
Hello?
shit. She can hear me quite
Am
fine.
I talking to myself?
Just sing. Yes. You're talking to yourself.
Oh boy.
You're talking to a nut called Cracker.
I think I'm talking to myself. I don't hear anything.
I can
Maybe
hear
we leave and
you.
we come back.
Come back. Okay. That's what she does. That's what these Americans do. As soon as you say something that they don't want you to talk about, then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I can't hear you. Because why? Because they like fucking 3 hairs and a freckle short of their fucking certificate. They don't have any, there's no degrees. 0. It's flat. It's called flatlining. Sing a song. Come, Sippy, come up. Come, my lady. Come, my lady. Come, my lady. Come, my lady. Oh, you're back. Can you hear me now?
I'm sorry.
I almost allowed Sippy to come up.
Well, she can
God
come
forbid.
up.
I know she can, but she doesn't want to. I'm just playing with her. You want to drama talk bad, so bad, she said. I can't. She said she can't. Peter Pope still here. I still have a hole in my shoe. And it's letting in more water. Danny, I think I need to step out the puddle. The minter help a... What the fuck? What the fuck? Seriously, Peter Pope, you are the masculine version of, what was her name? Sky Angel. Remember Sky Angel? The girl from Edinburgh. She used to come up and she would chat. She speaks so long. Do you remember her?
I remember Sky.
I don't know if she ended her life. For real, for real.
Why would you?
Do you remember the Scottish girl?
Yes.
She's gone.
Okay.
And
Why do you
she
think
came
that
into the chat. She came into my comments on my video. She says, I'll see you. I'm going. Bye. And now she's gone. And this Peter Pope is reminding me of her.
Do you ever?
Because
think that
sometimes...
maybe- do you ever think that maybe it's because you were nasty to her, so she's gone and found some other channel to watch? I mean, Lionel.
It's possible.
Yeah. You think?
How many people have I killed? How many people have you killed?
Me?
Mm.
I don't believe I've killed anyone. I like to think I haven't.
Well, I like to think I feel exactly like you. So go fuck yourself. Don't tell me I've killed anyone. Cool.
Right up your ass.
Put it up the bum. You've got a nice thumb there, actually. I've got a skew thumb. Typical.
It's because you put it up your ass too much. Yeah.
No, I don't stretch it enough.
You don't the massage therapist doesn't stretch his thumb enough.
Hmm.
I find that very hard to believe.
What a coinkydink.
I find that very hard to believe. Right.
Actually, you remind me, we're talking about the thumb. My mother used to go to the Indian Plaza to buy fabric,
Okay.
and the guy, not just my mother, anybody would go there. If you need it, it's like a huge big plaza, and it's discount fabrics on rolls and anything that you need,
Right.
haberdashery and stuff.
Yeah.
And the guy at the till, he had two thumbs on each hand.
Did you say that he
promise
had
you-
Oh, he had thumbs
Yeah,
on
I
each hand.
promise you, he had extensions. Wait, I'm going to show you now. He had extensions on his thumb. He had six fingers on each hand, but it
Okay.
was just an appendix.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
like an appendix. That looks better there.
I believe
like
that's
an
called
appendix.
polydactyl. At least that's
Oh.
what it's called with animals. Polydactyl.
Okay, yeah, Gigi, she's got too many as well.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I didn't know.
Happens.
It's
yes.
good luck in neighboring cultures, I hear, to have extra dexters.
Were his functional?
No, it was just like part of the thumb. It
Yeah.
was but the nail grew. It had a nail. It couldn't bend,
Right.
but it was like an extra bone with
Yeah.
a thumb on it and a nail.
Interesting.
But then, actually, now that you asked me if it moved, because my very first job, I worked with a young girl my age, or maybe a year older than me. I was 16, she was 17, maybe.
Uh-huh.
And she was born, from what I was told then, she told me the umbilical cord wrapped around her left arm, and it strangled the arm, so she was born with this little hand.
Off her
But you and I
shoulder?
both know now, no, just from the elbow,
Okay.
halfway there was a little hand, like a doll hand.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you and I know that's from the old drug for women to, as far as I know, the birth control, the first birth control.
Never heard that, but okay.
Yeah, in 2012, the United Kingdom had the Olympics. Yeah. And they made a big show about these children that were born in the 60s, 70s, and 80s
Okay.
without arms, without limbs,
Okay.
without legs, without arms. And it was all because of the push of the birth control pill.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Didn't you know?
No, I've never heard that.
Yeah. And so we have these people with us. A lot of them were already unalived before they were born, but they are living with us. And in that Olympics, they almost worshipped these kids that were basically fucked up by the government medical system because of, it's called the National Health System, NHS, in England. And they put these women on birth control, and they gave birth to children without legs and without feet and without hands.
Interesting.
I must Google this now quickly. Let me Google this. It's a thing. It's a real thing. And you don't know about it.
I wouldn't be surprised, but I've never.
I can't
mean,
believe you don't know about it.
No. I
Born
don't.
without
But
arms and legs. What is the birth control problems with that? Congenital limb reduction deformities and use of oral contraceptives. 1986 actually. After 60 years, scientists uncover how thalidomide produced birth defects.
was that the brand of birth control? Limbo.
Thalidomide. Thalidomide.
Okay.
March 2021 editor's note for information about the COVID-19 vaccine. Oh, fuck off. Defects linked to the disruption of key protein involved in fetal development. Finding will help guide development of new drugs. More than 60 years after the drug thalidomide caused birth defects in thousands of children whose mothers took the drug while pregnant. Scientists at Dana-Farber Cancer Institute have solved a mystery that has lingered ever since the dangers of the drug. This became apparent. How did the drug produce such severe fetal harm? The answer, published online today by the journal ILIFE, not only helps resolve the issue that has been the subject of the scientific curiosity for 2 generations, but will be critical as pharmaceutical companies develop a promising new generation of anti-cancer drugs that share a basic chemical architecture with thalidomide. I can't get it right. Thalidomide. I still get it wrong. I'm going to type it here.
Is it that little
Where
up
is it?
again?
Thalidomide. Why is it so difficult? Thalidomide. Acts by promoting the degeneration of an unexpectedly wide range of transcription factors, cell proteins that help switch genes on or off, including one called SALL4, SALL4. The result is the complete removal of SALL4 from cells. The degradation of cell 4 interferes with limb development and other aspects of fetal growth. The results in the spectrum of complications indelibly linked to thalidomide, the deformed limbs and defective organs in children whose mothers took thalidomide during pregnancy as a treatment for morning sickness. Support for these findings came from reports of the medical literature. Individuals who carry a mutation of the gene from SALL4 are often born with missing thumbs, undeveloped limbs, eyes or ear defects, and congenital heart disease, problems which mirror those in children exposed to thalidomide in the womb. The similarities between the birth defects associated with thalidomide and those in people who with a mutated SALL4 gene are striking, says a new study. Senior author Eric Fisher, PhD of Dana-Farber. They make the case even more strongly that disruption of cell 4 is at the root of the devastation produced in the thalidomide in the 1950s. I can't believe you don't know about this. Hi, Green knows all about this. Green, you're an Irish mum. You know about this bullshit. The United Kingdom and Ireland, that's why they made the entire Olympics in 2012 about these people. Well, maybe it was the deformed Olympics. What's it called?
Paralympics.
Not deformed, it's Paralympics, yes. It was the Paralympics, big thing. And it was the pharmaceuticals, it was the pharmaceutical company that killed and destroyed all these children. It's like just like Pfizer with the or Johnson and Johnson with the baby powder.
Right.
You know the baby powder problem.
If I remember,
Did you hear about the baby powder problem?
Doesn't it cause cancer? The talcum powder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's mercury in there.
Yeah, I've heard about that. There was a big lawsuit here a few years ago about that.
I mean, that's what Team Rose goes on about all the time.
Oh, I meant to. You know what? I thought of Rose recently.
Yeah.
When I was at my dialysis, because a big part of my dialysis is that I can't see very well, and so they're teaching me how to use all this basically by touch, right? And seeing if I can do it with visual impairments, right? And we had kind of a down moment, and I was talking to one of the nurses, and he said, well, you know, I've heard some about some natural remedy with castor oil. You can put it in your eye. And I looked at him and I was like, I'm not putting castor oil in my eyes. But I thought of
You know what? You know what? Wait. I have actually I have to speak to this customer of mine. He's an Hindu. The Hindus do that.
He's not Hindu, but
the Hindu mothers.
He's from
when
same country.
You know, there's rituals that the cultures go through. Like we have Easter. The Hindus have the Festival of the Lights in August, and the mothers would put a drop of castor oil in their eyes, and it actually clears the eyes up.
So
I still haven't tried it. I've been waiting because I heard that online on YouTube. I watched the video. I said, no, these people on YouTube are going mad. But I, for sure, in the same week, I asked my Hindu customer and he said, but that sounds, my mom used to do that to us growing up on the Festival of Lights to clear up all the toxins in your eye. We, as Westerners, have been lied to. And look, it's a natural thing. It's a life, to protect life. We are scared. We are fearful of things that we don't think that is so. But we've been taught to swallow the fucking poison. Castor oil. We were taught to swallow and it is a poison. It is a herb that rejects, and that's why you go to the toilet the next morning, because it's a herb that rejects. It's an expulsion, typical action of castor oil. That's why it's so healthy for you on your skin, because it protects you and it ejects all the toxins and bad things. So the Hindus, now, darling, there's over 1.2 billion Indians, and they all do this. So I agree with you. I wouldn't put castor oil, especially just get the real thing, not just these fake ones, these faux ones on the internet. But castor oil is better in your eyes than in your mouth.
So I read up on it, and there is some instance of castor oil scratching your cornea, which is obviously not good. And the idea of, like, I only have one eye that works, and the idea of putting something in it that might make it worse, like, there's like it might make it worse or it might make it better. I'm kind of like, I don't have any more eyes after this, and I think maybe I'll just err on the side of caution and not do that. That's how I
Okay,
feel
so
about
I
that.
have a question for you. How many lungs do you have?
I have 2.
And how many cigarettes are required to end your lungs? Like castor oil
I
could
don't know
end
that
your
they've
cornea.
actually. I don't know that.
Oh,
they've
you're
actually
so
come up with
clever.
a
Oh,
number.
you are so clever. You are such a clever lady, aren't you? Yes, yes, yes. You have a good argument, but it doesn't stick very well.
No.
Oh, Mr. Zelensky, why are you looking so yellow and blue there?
That was some shit. I watched that meeting.
Wow!
Watched that
God,
meeting.
that was shit. That was shit.
No.
I had to wait. I said, I'm not going to watch this. I can't watch this. I can't watch this. This is embarrassing. I can't watch this.
I watched it last night, and
Tell us.
first of all, I think JD Vance he needs to keep sitting on the couch and keep his mouth shut is what he needs to do.
Okay.
Because when he said something along the lines of, "How many times have you said thank you?" I was like, man, I really want to go back and like skip back and just sit here and tally up how many times this man has said thank you in this meeting. Because I know he said it at least once or twice, right? And I did not like the way that Trump started yelling at Zelensky and all this. I thought that was pretty disrespectful, and why he thinks that everyone needs to bow down to him is beyond me. In that moment, if I were Zelensky, if I had Donald Trump doing that to me, and JD Vance's little sidekick there yipping from the couch, I think I might have actually looked at Trump and JD Vance and said, "What would you like me to do, gentlemen? Get down on my knees and suck your dick? What are you looking for?" And maybe that would be the kind of language that Trump would understand. I'm tired of Trump. I'm just tired of Trump. We're only a month in, and I'm tired of him. I was tired of him before he was elected. I'm tired of him. I don't like the way.
Did you watch any of Joe Biden?
I didn't like him either.
Did you watch him? Did you get involved to defend him?
No, not really.
So do the same. Don't
the
get
same what?
involved. Do the same. Don't get involved. Don't get upset about it. That's all my advice is. It's gonna get worse this entire month.
Well, I know it's going to be worse. I know it's going to get
So
worse. I
don't
think,
get uptight because before it gets better, it gets worse.
Of course it does.
It's
Yeah.
gonna get better. That's all I'm saying to you.
Okay. What do you think
I
is
can't
better?
say why. Better world-wise. I'm not talking for
Okay.
Americans.
Okay,
I'm talking
okay.
for world war, and I'm talking about the end of this year. Everything is going to be better.
Well, so I think that, I think
That's what
that
I
Trump,
believe.
I think that
Not
Trump is actually
not
pushing
from
for
what we
World
saw
War.
today.
I think Trump is actually pushing for World War III.
Is
I
that
think he
because
wants
of
that.
what you're watching?
No.
But
I
if
think
you
he
didn't
wants
watch it, why would you think that?
Because that's what America does. There's money in the war machine for America.
Well, no, that's what now you
That's
pushed a button.
historically.
Now you pushed a button with my side, because as soon as I realized this, I realized that what they called the neocons, these new conservatives. What was his name? The guy with the big moustache that went into war with Bush in Iraq. They like to push the industrial military complex. And when this happened, I felt that the industrial military complex sort of got sparked into gear. They saw, okay, maybe there's more aggression, more bombs to be dropped. This is happiness. That's the neocons of America. The deep state of America wants to throw bombs wherever they can. They are just looking for places to drop a bomb. Believe you me.
Yeah, well,
They built the bomb has to drop. Where was it built? In America. Americans need to drop their bombs. And that's what Zelensky just did here. That's the problem. Have you ever thought of it that way?
What do you mean by that? That's what Zelensky just did.
Well, okay, that's what Trump just did.
There we
He
go.
played into the hands of the neocons. The people that we hate, the people that went into Iraq, the people
Right.
that bombed the Twin Towers. As far
And
as
so-
you know
so-
who you're playing with here. You're not talking to a fucking dummy. You know who you're playing with here.
So my question is, why would Trump do that? And I know
I
you
don't
would
think he
answer.
did that on purpose.
I think he did.
Do you?
Yes. What is by and far, aside from a con artist, what is Trump? What is he?
Why do you call him a con artist?
Oh, because he is. What
How
is
does a con artist become your president?
Because we have a long history of it here.
No,
what is
you
he?
an
What is
educated
he?
lady. I need words, not
What,
laughs.
well, answer my question. What is he? What is he?
He's your president now.
As well, what was he in his past? Where did he make his
He's a
where
billionaire.
did he make his money?
He's a billionaire in construction,
In
like you said.
Development.
Development, construction.
Okay.
He
So-
made his money off the government. I
Okay,
agree with you.
so what do bombs do?
Destruction,
And then what do you do?
construction. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
You
Yes.
destroy
Yes. Well,
something,
that's
you
what
tear it down, and
9/11.
rebuild.
9/11 was a 20-year program of redevelopment, and yes, Ukraine is in the development of only the last 4 years, and they need another 15 years to go until they have their skyrise building like New York has. And it's the same goes for Gaza. Yes, I agree with you. It's a long-term development project. What is your problem with? Do you want to kill more people? Do you want more people
No.
dying in the war?
Of course not. No.
So you defending Trump because you don't want, because Trump is against more people dying. Zelensky
Is he though?
doesn't give a fuck. He needs to protect his country as he thinks he is the president, but he's a dictator. He's past his democratically ruling presidency is now a dictator. There's nobody voted him in anymore. So, but he is the
Well,
only
wait a
ruler
second.
that Ukraine has
And why
that
is
we
that?
can deal with.
Why was he not
Because they've
voted
been
in?
at war.
Correct.
Because they've been at war.
Correct.
Now, let's
Now.
jump back to
Now.
no.
Wait.
Shut up. Wait. Now
Want me to shut
we've got Trump, who is also a TV star. Yeah,
Yes.
he
well,
was loved by the entire America.
no, not
And
the entire.
maybe you
America.
didn't watch it, but believe me, the whole world was watching him fire people on The Apprentice. We've got him versus the elected president, which is now dictator of Ukraine, who is in his last job was a stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
Those are the two people who we are enthralled by in the Oval Office. A stand-up comedian and a Hollywood star. It's all a joke, baby.
I really would. That's a stretch. for
And
Hollywood
you
stars.
take the side of the comedian in Ukraine because you're a Platz, Chinese, shill. You hate America. You
How
love
am I
China.
Chinese shill.
Because you went and worked there as a teacher.
Okay. How does it make me a Chinese shill?
I'm giving my Trump formation. You are a China left wing. You're a left wingy.
Well, of course I'm on left.
Trump's becoming a comedian. Girlfriend, you have no idea.
God.
Trump was a comedian before this all started as well.
I would say that Trump's a
would
joke.
roast. You have no idea. You only know what you've seen about Trump. And that's why you think he's a joke. Let me show you Trump roasting. You've never seen a Trump roast. This is before he was ever president. I'm going to show you Trump roasting. Now you're going to see. This is a professional. There's no game. There's no game. And he's up against somebody that won, like America's Got Talent. America's Got Talent just installed their latest president in Ukraine. It's shocking. It's shocking. Wait, I'm going to search for it now. It's your turn to talk. Tell me more. Tell me more before. Tell me more about the meeting. Oh, JD Vance. Yeah, you got a bad thing about JD Vance. Why? Because he's from Ohio, isn't it? It's because he's from Ohio.
No. Because I don't think that he should be the vice president. I don't understand how someone who is married to someone that comes from an immigrant family could be against immigration.
Say that again.
I said I don't understand how someone who is married to someone that came from an immigrant family can be against immigration.
But he's not against immigration. Where did you get that bullshit from?
Because
You
of the
hear that
words
on
that come out of
TV.
his mouth.
No, he's not against immigration. These people are for immigration. They're against illegal immigration.
No, let's be honest.
Every
Are they?
citizen.
Are they?
Every
Okay, so wait a
citizen.
second.
Listen,
Whoa,
why is he
no,
giving
no,
a
no,
gold
no,
card?
no, stop,
Why is he
stop,
giving
stop.
a gold card?
Wait a second. Wait a second. Is he against all illegal immigration?
Illegal.
So
The
why
stuff
does-
that's
so, okay,
illegal.
okay,
The
so-
stuff that's
okay,
against the
okay,
law.
Okay.
You know,
okay. No,
you,
no,
you
no,
can.
wait,
You
wait,
have to
wait,
agree
wait,
with
whoa,
that.
whoa,
You're
whoa,
looking
whoa.
like fucking Whoopi Goldberg at the moment.
No, wait a second. Then what the fuck about Elon Musk? Why haven't we deported Elon Musk?
Yeah. Why? For
Why?
what? Because he
illegal
pays
immigration.
the most. He is
No,
the
no, no,
biggest
no, no.
taxpayer
For
in
he
America.
wasn't when
That's
he
why.
was here illegally on his run out visa.
He is the biggest taxpayer
Doesn't matter.
in America.
Does not matter. He was
Baby,
here illegally.
listen to me. Listen to me. If you were the biggest taxpayer in America and the president asked you, would you like to come and sit next to me? Would you or wouldn't you? Just let's save the tax that you are paying. He is your
No.
biggest taxpayer. He pays
Doesn't
for your
matter.
medicals.
Doesn't matter.
No, you don't
Doesn't
care
matter.
because he's South
Lionel,
African. That's why.
No, I don't care. No, here's my point. Are they going after all of the illegal immigrants, or are they just going after the brown illegal immigrants?
Do you really think that?
Yes, I do.
Do you seriously think all the people at the border, there's some white people there? Do you really think that? And do you think that it makes a difference? Do you really?
No, I'm asking. Are they
No, you're
going-
being
no,
convinced. You
No,
are being
Lionel,
convinced by your
no.
mainstream media. Yes, you are convinced. You
And who are
believe
you convinced
that
by?
they let white people through first at the American border. That's truly what you believe,
what I
because
am
that's what they
saying-
told you.
What I am saying, I am questioning, are they going after anyone that is white that is here illegally? That's my question.
Because Gary Player is a South African and he's moved to America and he's white, so now he's called an African American, just like Elon Musk.
Okay.
And Elon Musk seems to be the richest man in the world, and he pays taxes in America, so he's the biggest taxpayer in America. Do you think it's illegal? Do you really think that
Do I
he's
think
there
what is illegal?
illegally? He's there illegally, and they forgot. Somehow they forgot. Biden forgot to deport Elon Musk. Do you
I'm
really
just
think that?
asking.
Is that how weak your opposition is?
Okay. What about
To
all-
think
Okay.
that
Okay.
just
What
this
about-
hearsay is going to make you sit and think here for a year
What about all of
while
the
he's still sitting there
Europeans
paying
over?
your taxes.
What about all of the Europeans that come over on maybe student visas and then stay? They jump their visa. We going to deport them?
Look, I am not going to disagree with you on all things. Many things that you're talking about and going to talk about, it is your politics. It is your country. I'm not going to argue with all things. I don't have the place to argue with things like that because I'm not the citizen of your country. And I don't have the choice to vote. Personally, in my country, being in South Africa, I am conservative and right-wing, but I also do believe that if you get here from the jungles of Africa, you should be allowed to live here and make
Okay.
an income. I really believe that. I think there should be no borders
Okay.
on my side, okay? But you just brought up the race shit. And I have the same problem with my customers. My best, like I told you about my customer who paid for my surgery. He hates Trump. So I do know how to just shut up. I do know when to shut up, when it's important to shut up. And when I know that I'm not going to be able to change your mind, so it's not worth it for me to get all shaky and argumentative, that's not the goal. You and I are now discussing here, and I know in my part of life, and I want to thank you, because I don't have this opportunity with anyone. I don't put this opportunity because it's only going to hurt me if I have this discussion with anyone. As far as I see it, you are programmed. And you don't see the bigger picture.
And the thing
Why was
is,
Joy Reid?
Holy
Why was
shit.
Joy Reid
Why is it-
cancelled?
why is it that
Why was Joy Reid
why-
cancelled?
Okay, Lionel, every time I try to say something, you talk over me. So have a good life. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Chicka chicka buck 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 buck. Chicken chick 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 buck 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 buck. Buck 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 buck. Chicken.
My
chicken.
friend Snoop Dogg.
Buck 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 buck.
This
Chicken.
dais is the perfect metaphor for where America stands today. Look at our economy, barely moving, gasping for air, and desperately clinging to life. Very much like Larry King. The only difference is, with Larry, we have a never-ending supply of gas. Never ends. This great country of ours was built on its entrepreneurial spirit, and that spirit is best demonstrated by none other than my friend Snoop Dogg. His is a tale of do-rags to riches. True, it's true. He's very proud of that. That's why I'm so happy to see Snoop sitting up here next to his former rival, Biggie Smalls, right here. I want to talk about one of the women on the dais. This amazing lady struggles with a seemingly insurmountable physical handicap. I speak, of course, of Whitney Cummings. Whitney's career is crippled by her foul mouth. To hear that filthy language from someone so marginally attractive is frankly very unpleasant. Lisa, or as I call her, Miss USDA, I want you to be a judge at my next Miss Universe pageant. You're perfect, because like the universe, you're constantly expanding and filled with dark matter. But there are some things that have brought shame upon this great land of ours, besides Lisa. I speak of the atrocities that we as a nation must endure, like the Jersey Shore. A piece of advice, my greasy friend. You don't need to put all of that product in your hair. You just don't. Look how great my hair looks, and I don't use anything. And it looks very good. What's the difference between a wet raccoon and Donald J. Trump's hair? A wet raccoon doesn't have $7 billion fucking dollars in the bank. Very funny. Okay, very funny. America is going through tough times, and we all need to laugh. True. I know that better days are ahead. If we believe in ourselves and the way I believe in myself, and I really do believe in myself, then come June, if I decide to run, you'll have the great pleasure of voting for the man that will easily go down as the greatest president in the history of the United States. Me, Donald John Trump. God bless America, and good night. Good night.
Now it's all good, guys. Now it's all good day. Body to baby, I love you, body to baby, baby, I love you. Oh, look, son.
Wild about his crazy.
Like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives.